Eastasia, one of the three superstates in George Orwell's 1984, is the mysterious and enigmatic rival of Oceania. While the novel centers on life under the rule of the party in Oceania, Eastasia exists largely as an ever-shifting enemy, or ally, depending on the party's propaganda needs. Comprised of China and surrounding territories, Eastasia is said to be governed by a system called death worship, or obliteration of the self. It's never clearly defined, but Orwell presents it as a collectivist ideology even more fanatical than Ingsoc, where the individual is utterly meaningless, and loyalty to the state is absolute. The people of Eastasia are portrayed as disciplined, emotionless, and obedient, used as a distant image of both threat and contrast to justify Oceania's endless war. But Orwell never shows us the real Eastasia. What we know comes entirely through party-controlled media, which means its existence, its borders, its people, even its ideology, may all be fabrications or distortions. In 1984, the enemy changes overnight. One day, Oceania is at war with Eastasia. The next, it's allied with them and fighting Eurasia. The party simply rewrites history, and the people accept it without question. We have always been at war with Eastasia, they say, even though they remember otherwise. The truth doesn't matter, only obedience does. The function of Eastasia in the novel is less about its actual nature and more about how it's used to control the population. War, in Orwell's world, is a tool to maintain internal power, not to defeat external foes. The perpetual state of conflict keeps the citizens of Oceania fearful, united, and willing to accept any hardship. Eastasia, like Eurasia, is part of this system of managed hostility. It provides a convenient scapegoat, an abstract enemy to channel hate and justify oppression. Whether Eastasia is real, or just a name for another distant regime, doesn't matter. What matters is that Big Brother says they are the enemy, and so they are. That's the terrifying brilliance of Orwell's world. Truth is whatever the party says it is. The past is rewritten. The present is manufactured. And Eastasia stands as a ghost-like reminder that in a society where reality is controlled, even entire nations can become illusions, created only to serve the needs of power.